Okay, I just got on the road and I am headed home from the Texas Hill Country. I'm headed back to Lufkin, Texas. Just wanted to give y'all a couple of quick little updates. First of all, the outpouring of love that I seen while I was there was nothing less than amazing. There would be like food trucks on the side of the road, and you could walk up to them food trucks and they would just hand you plates of food for free. There would be people sitting on the side of the road with canopies and cases and cases of water and Gatorade and snacks, and you could just pull up there and they would hand it to you. People handing out shovels and rakes and buckets and non-perishable food items and bleach and baby wipes and diapers and Lysol. They just hand it out like candy. The abundance. It looked like Walmart. Every single town had a distribution center. And the qualifications were you must be breathing. I don't know. If you had a need, they met it. And I'm just in awe of the generosity of everyone. I never planned it, but while I was out and about and doing what I did, every single time somebody would pull up. There was one called Chefs of Mercy, or Mercy Chefs, or something like that. And they would be out with very, very good food. And they would just pull up to you and they'd say, "Hey, you guys hungry? How many plates you need?" And like yesterday, there was 6 of us in my team. And I said, 6 plates. And they said, "Here you go." And this was brisket and beans and brisket, beans, macaroni and cheese, and berry cobbler. And then they handed us a bunch of waters. And then I'm still eating this plate, which was amazing. But I'm still eating this plate. And then H-E-B pulls up. And H-E-B is, for you who don't know, that's a grocery store chain here local. And H-E-B pulls up, and I bet they had 50 plates in their hands. And they said, "Here you go." And I'm like, no. I don't have anywhere to do with all them. I can't. And they had pre-made plates. And they said, hand them out to people. We've got a lot to do already. But the point is, people want to help so much. It's just overran with generosity. Yesterday afternoon, I didn't even plan on telling this. Yesterday afternoon, I had a lady say, "Hey, what size shoes you wear?" That's kind of an odd question. And I said 9.5s. And she brought me a brand new pair of, you know them tennis shoes? They're called On Cloud, O-N Cloud. The O-N is on the side of them. I don't know how much they cost, but they're pretty expensive. They're well over $100. I'm thinking about $150. She said, "Here's a brand new pair." And they were giving them out to volunteers and first responders. And of course, if you lost your stuff, they would give them to you. But they said the people who've been on their feet all day long, they donated them for people who are on their feet all day. And I went, wow, who does that? I'm telling you, there was tents set up that just said prayer. And there'd be ladies sitting in there. Samaritan's Purse, they were cleaning out houses. And I'm talking about teams of like 30 people going in houses, gutting them out, putting all the debris out next to the street, and not just like half-heartedly doing this. They were doing it like true professionals. The Southern Baptist Convention had workers out doing cleanup. There was so many people just rallying together, doing the best they could to make this, it wasn't enjoyable, but making it as tolerable as it could be. And the kindness was overwhelming. Yeah, there's a jerk in the bunch. Always going to be a one or two in the bunch. But 99% of people, they wanted to be there. They wanted to be there. And so I just want to say thank you, Texas Hill Country. Thank you for having us there. And I don't know when I'll be back. I don't know. But I got to spend the last week serving and just giving back. And I'm honored and I'm blessed. And everybody on my team, I don't know if you can see it, but behind my head it says Community Action. That's the company I work for. Also, I run a ministry called Jeeping for Jesus. Everybody from the Jeeping for Jesus family, we say thank you. And we were honored to be a part of you. And life moves pretty fast, but there's a lot of awesomeness going on in that fast-paced environment we were in. And a lot of moving parts, Thank you guys, too, for kind of riding along with me on this journey.